Hey guys, welcome back. It's Cloplays game, and we're playing Blackwell Legacy.
With him staring over my shoulder, I can't. That's too common a word. Whoever the deacon is, I already looked her up. Susan Lee is at Bellevue. And Alexander Davenport was listed as It doesn't say anything else about him, though. No. My article hasn't been published yet. No, I can't find any information about Joanne. It's a photograph of Auntie Lauren and me. And Joey, too, I guess. I don't need to talk to Joey in the photograph. I've got the real one hovering 5 feet behind me. When I was a little girl, I'd try to talk to my younger self in this picture. I was trying to give myself advice about the future. It didn't work then, and I doubt it would work now. Hey, Joey.
Yeah?
What was my grandmother like?
Old Patty Cake was a real bundle of laughs.
Patty cake?
Yeah, your grandmother. Her name was Patricia, right? So you get Patty Cake.
You really called her patty cake?
Yeah, that really hacked her off. Come to think of it, just about everything I did hacked her off.
Like what?
Like... forget it. Ask me later.
Can you tell me more about Auntie Lauren?
I guess. She was a tough lady. Stubborn. Smoked like a chimney.
Anything else?
Later, kid, later. Let's get through this first.
I think I've heard enough.
Yeah, let's get going.
Joey crashes yet another photograph. He doesn't look happy. I don't want to ruin the picture. I don't want... Joey crashes yet another photograph. Joey?
What do you want, sweetheart?
Joey, you're in this photograph.
Oh, so I am. That was Jack and Maria's wedding.
My parents?
Yeah.
Can you tell me anything about this picture, Joey?
Oh, yeah. I remember this. This was taken about 40 years ago. Your grandmother insisted on it.
So that's my grandmother.
Yep.
And that's my dad? And Auntie Lauren?
In the flesh.
What were you doing in this picture?
Being ignored, as usual. Real strong believer in denial, that woman.
Do you remember anything else about that day?
It was over 40 years ago, doll. Stupid hair and ugly sweaters, that's all I remember.
Why were you at the wedding?
Because your aunt insisted on going, and I go where she goes. I could have talked her out of it, but she put her foot down. Tough lady, your aunt, when she needed to be.
You don't look very happy in this picture.
That's because I wasn't. There was a spirit trapped in an alley down in Chinatown. A little girl, 5 years old. Lost and confused and needing our help. But did your aunt want to solve the case? No. Going to the wedding was important, she said. More important. Can you imagine?
I don't know. Can you tell me anything else about the wedding?
I don't know. There was music. The bride wore white. It was over 30 years ago. Just because I'm dead doesn't mean my memory is perfect.
Why did she hate you so much?
Because I ruined her perfect little life. She had the nice house, the supportive hubby, the 2 kids, and then I come along.
Yeah, you have a way of ruining peaceful lives. Anything else?
Nah, I'm done talking about her. Ask me again later.
I'd like to talk about my grandmother again.
I'll be frank, kid. She may have hated me, but I hated her even more. Hated her. The whole 7 months I was with her, she spent the whole time pretending I wasn't there. Can you believe that?
You're hard to ignore, Joey.
Tell me about it. And I did everything I could to get her attention. I'd yell in her ear, I'd get right up in her face. She knew I was there, and I knew she knew. But she just ignored me all the same.
Well, you can hardly blame her.
Don't lecture me, dollface. I did what I had to.
Had to. You could have...
Could have done what? Look, I'm done talking about that old bat. Maybe we'll talk more later, but not now.
Can you tell me more about Auntie Lauren?
Your aunt was... She was tough. Always ready to pick a fight. Wouldn't take guff from nobody. We got on famously.
So you liked her?
Liked her? Hell. Sure, I liked her. She was the first person in 10 years who was willing to talk to me. She didn't scream or run away. And she certainly didn't swoon like some people.
Shut up.
She just looked right at me and said, "Oh, that was it. That was all I needed to hear."
So what happened after that?
What is this, an interrogation? Cut it with the questions, kid. You're bothering me. We'll talk about this later.
I think he had a crush on her.
Can you tell me more about Auntie Lauren?
I guess. What do you want to know?
I don't know. Tell me about a case you went on.
It was a long time ago, but I do remember one. There was this brownstone down in Brooklyn. One of those fancy houses that got converted into apartments. The residents kept complaining of weird noises and bad dreams. Your aunt and I heard about it and went over there. Turns out, these two little boys had been locked in a basement closet over 30 years beforehand. The door was paved over. Nobody knew it was even there. Those two little ghosts had been crying in the dark for 30 years until we came along.
That's horrible.
Yeah, that was a messy one.
How did you save them?
We did some snooping, found the grandmother, brought her to the house. The boys calmed down and we took care of the rest.
So you saved them?
Yeah, we had no choice, did we?
I'd like to talk about my grandmother again.
Don't you let up.
You destroyed her life.
Yeah, I got enough of that from your aunt.
Hey!
Oh, shut up. You Blackwells and your goddamn self-pity. All I hear is, poor us, poor us. I'm sick of it. Ever think about what it was like for me? 1 minute I was breathing, and the next, pow, dead. I was a ghost, forced to haunt a complete stranger. I had no idea what was going on. You'd think that someone up there would have told me what to do, but no. I was dead, cold, alone, and scared out of my mind. Nobody could see me. Nobody could hear me. Nobody except old Patty Cakes Blackwell, and she didn't want to admit I was there. So don't you dare lecture me, sweetheart. You don't know from nothing. Forget it. Let's just concentrate on the case.
Do you remember when that picture was taken?
Picture?
Yeah, the one on the TV.
Oh, the Brooklyn Bridge picture. You don't remember?
I was 5 years old.
Right. You tend to forget stuff like that when you're me.
So what about the picture?
Oh, it was just one of your aunt's little field trips. One of many, I hasten to add. She wanted to take you all over the damn city, and I could do nothing but tag along.
Really?
Yeah, I knew it was a bad idea.
Why's that?
Just leave it.
But...
Shut your mouth, kid, you're attracting flies. We'll talk about this later. Maybe.
You're so guarded.
let's talk some more about Auntie Lauren.
Like I said, kid, later. We've got stuff to do.
Let's talk some...
We've got...
I'd like to talk...
I said we'll talk about... Now we got...
I think I've heard enough.
Yeah, let's get going.
You coming?
Yeah, sure.
Please be advised that visiting hours are now over.
Oh well, looks like we have to wait until tomorrow.
No can do, Toots. Remember what she said? The deacon comes to her at night when she's sleeping. Waiting until tomorrow won't do us any good.
What? You think we can just waltz right into Susan's room?
Sure.
How?
Improvise, sweetheart. That's what this gig is all about.
Is Dr. Quentin in?
He's long gone, miss. You can catch him tomorrow.
I need to speak to Susan Lee. Can I see her?
Visiting hours are over, miss. She's probably sleeping by now.
About Susan Lee.
I told you. Visiting hours are over. Come back tomorrow. I'm flattered, miss, but I'm gay.
Oh, I'm sorry. About
Visiting, come back.
Please, can't I go past?
Oh, jeez. I told you.
About Susan Lee.
I told you. Visiting, come back.
It will only take a few minutes.
Sorry, miss. Nobody.
About
Visiting, come back.
Look, you'd better let me.
Or what? You'll keep. Forget it. Don't threaten me again, or I'll have you.
About Susan.
Visiting, come back.
Hey, what's that?
Just the duty roster. I'm on double shifts this week.
Oh, never mind. About
Visiting, come back.
Oh, never. Fuse box key? I could probably do something with some small keys. I don't think I need any of these other keys. I don't have anyone to call. Locked. What?
Now you better find a place to hide quick.
I don't have.
Whoa, you startled me. You'd better leave, miss. I can't be held liable for your safety until the lights are repaired. I'll get the elevator for you.
I hope you better.
I'm not stealing stuff. She's asleep.
Yeah, like a baby.
Made it.
It
Finally.
won't be long.
Before what?